favorite show, the Marcus and Dan podcast.
Now you're lying.
The Marcus and Dan podcast show? Probably going to be top 10 within a week.
Remember when you guys were talking about that Asian guy? They suck people off at the bar.
The high pressure sucking, he works with his throat muscles.
I got two friends that are named Dan, and they're both crazy as fuck.
It was like you were having a full-on affair, but still sleeping with me.
We put him on a boat, that's cheaper.
Put him on a boat? What?
Hey, buddy.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
Why?
Well, because it was a long time ago I was talking to you.
Well, you realize that's only been 2 weeks. 3 weeks. And I talked to you on Saturday when I tried to record, but you didn't want me to record.
Exactly. You were calling me on when I was in Stockholm and on Saturday morning my time, and you was out partying in a good shape and wanted to record. I've been recording with you in that condition before, and I'm glad we didn't do it.
Yeah, it was a very it was one of those days where it was just lots of drinking, and it was seriously. I think as I said, I was talking to you at whatever. I think it was 1 a.m. my time, maybe 12. I don't know. Who knows what time it was? Because I know for a fact I went to bed about maybe 5 minutes later, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll record right now." Blah, blah, blah. And it was like, boop, and I jumped in a cab. I literally jumped in a cab and just went home, and I was like, "There is no way I should be out in public. There's no way I should be talking to anyone." And I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah, because you were texting me that me and Danielle want to record right now, and when do we record? Then I figured out that you probably won't go to bed, so I went out for lunch with Mr. Ryan Weber instead.
Oh, the fill-in.
Yes, our fill-in, the stand-in for Dan.
I thought he did a great job.
He was good. He was.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I thought he did a fine. I thought he did a spectacular job. I thought he did a great job by filling in.
Yeah, and he was happy because yesterday he was so excited because he wanted to record with us again. So that's why me and Ryan was waiting for you to wake up so we could record. But instead we got a little bit drunk together.
Oh, so where'd you guys end up going? Were you around? So did you go over to like by Johan's place, or did you go by your old spot, or where would you guys go to?
We went down to the southern place of Stockholm, in that area, and went to a place called Urban Deli, and we had a couple of beers and food, and then we went to an open area in Stockholm called Mosebacke, where you can look out over the city, and was sitting there drinking beer.
Ah, nice.
So it was good. And the funny thing is that Ryan was supposed to get home to spend time with his kid, because the kid and Charlotte just came back from Canada, and they were supposed to leave today to go to an island outside Stockholm.
Ryan was going to go with them?
No. The kid and Charlotte was going, and Ryan was supposed to spend time with his kid.
Last night?
Yeah, last night. And he was sitting drinking beer with us, and all the time tried to talk to Charlotte on the phone and through SMS, and extend the time so he can stand out even longer.
So how long did he stay out?
Well, I think he ran away back home around 7. That was like, okay, now I need to get home. But he got a lot of excuses.
Hung out with his kid for like an hour.
Yeah, but he got a lot of excuses. But he even told that, he even said like, "Dude, Charlotte, I will skip job tomorrow, and I will drive you to the airport, and I will spend time with my kid in the car."
Because they just got back from Canada, didn't they?
Yeah, they went to Canada to say hi to his grandparents, like Ryan's mom and dad.
Oh man, that's funny. You're a bad influence on people, aren't you, Marcus? Everyone hangs out with you and they just go get really drunk, huh?
That's true, and I know why.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. I did. Who else was with you?
Oh, Johan.
See, how drunk did you get Johan?
Not too drunk, because he's kind of responsibility of him, so he didn't get that drunk.
Ryan has no responsibility. Ryan doesn't give a fuck.
Ryan does have no responsibility.
Well, should I be responsible? It sounds like me. I feel like I'm not a very responsible person either half the time.
Well, I know that. Well, no, so it was a good time hanging out with Ryan yesterday, and it was fun recording with him. But it's not more fun when you are back.
Oh, you like recorded with me instead, huh?
Yeah. So how are you feeling? Because you have been sick for a while. That's why you can't record with me.
Well, 2 weeks ago, my throat was absolutely just swollen. Like, I couldn't even speak. So last weekend, I was still sick. And I missed, was it last week that I missed today? Sunday? I don't know. I missed work one of these days. And
you did?
Yeah, I missed work. And it was just shitty because couldn't move. And my throat still sounds like shit right now.
Yeah,
I sound funny still. So I still have a sore throat. It's still a pain in the ass. I mean, still a little sick, but at the same time, I don't want to go to the doctors because we don't have. I mean, I don't want to spend $150, $200 US dollars.
You don't have the free healthcare as we have.
No, we don't have the free healthcare because we're a bunch of idiots. So everyone should have free healthcare, but whatever. That's a whole different story. But I mean, you know what we should just do? We should have Joe Rogan become president. I guarantee if Joe Rogan was president, he would make sure everyone would have free healthcare.
You think so?
I don't think at all, but hey, I bet Joe Rogan would want everyone to have free healthcare.
I want to have Joe Rogan as the president, and I want to have Brother Toya as the vice president.
Oh, that'd be the best thing ever. First off, Brother Toya couldn't be. I don't know. As long as you have to be you have to be born in America to be president of America. So, but
even vice president?
I don't know. Maybe, who knows? I don't know the rules on the vice presidency. We'll have to answer that for next week. Campaigning, dude. We gotta make campaign shirts already. Yeah. Now I know. 2020, Rogan and Toya. We will suck you clean.
He will do a great job getting people to vote for him.
Yeah, Brother Toya just is absolutely amazing. He is just ridiculous.
Do you think he's getting mentioned so many times as he does in this podcast?
I doubt it.
Me too.
I bet he was like cool for like a week over there, and then they all are like, well, on to do something new and better. Let's go watch like a weird game show where we're gonna put goldfish up each other's assholes. I mean, their game shows are so weird. Like it's like, okay, well, all right, now next stop, they're going to. You need to put this over your somehow. Take this stick in your mouth, and then put it into your cousin's butt. But you can only use your nose, and you're like, well, that's like impossible. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, and I also think that we have, because before we took up Brother Toya in this show, he was just famous in Tokyo or in Japan.
Well, the funny thing
we introduced Brother Toya to the world.
I really do think we introduced Brother Toya to the world. I mean, our whole 30 years, but hey, it's better than nothing, isn't it?
Well, those viewers are kind of spread through. I just looked yesterday, and we got people from Japan listening, Australia, German, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, America.
What about Colombia? Cash is in Colombia listening.
Cash, dude, I want to talk about Cash.
Okay, hold on. Let's finish talking about Brother Toya first, though.
Yeah, we'll get back to Cash in a while.
Yeah, we can come back to him and talk to him for a little while. So Brother Toya and Joe Rogan, though. Fuck you, Joe Rogan. But hey, if you're gonna be my president, I'll respect you.
Yeah. So if you get president, we're gonna take away that we hate you, and we gonna instead say that we maybe like you.
Well, hey, I'm gonna like him if he has Brother Toya as his vice president. Rogan Toya for president, dude. This would be the best thing ever. That would be the funniest thing ever if we could convince those two to run for presidency. Anywhere. I don't care if they run. I don't care if they run for president of like the local union or like the local shipbuilders association. It's Toya, Rogan and Toya 2020.
You have the Obamacare, and now you gotta have the Trump care. And I don't know what's in it when Brother Toya came up with the Brother Toya care.
Oh, the ToyaCare? ToyaCare. ToyaCare is going to be the best.
Yeah. And he will just go and blow people off.
Literally.
You're feeling sick? Yeah, a little bit. Come. I will get some ToyaCare.
ToyaCare time. ToyaCare. I got you. And then Joe Rogan will be like, he'll probably beat someone up because he's an MMA big mean person.
Probably.
So you have Toya doing his thing, and then Rogan doing his thing. I am broadcast. That's what we got to get that website. Rogan Toya 2020.
We should.
.com, and just broadcast that for president of the U.S. That'd be the funniest thing ever.
I will move over to help them campaign for this.
You'll be the campaign manager, probably.
Well, I'm not a U.S. citizen, so I don't know if I can be that. But...
You could you could be a campaign manager. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
you just can't
cool.
be president.
Okay. Well, then
yeah.
you and me can run the campaign together.
Oh, dude, that we would probably get fired within about 13 minutes. But hey, it'd be the best 13 minutes. Be the best 13 minutes of our lives.
Well, if we get lucky, maybe get some ToyaCare before we get fired.
ToyaCare. Oh man. So yeah, you were saying that you had a bunch of all the viewers were coming around from where?
Yeah, it was as I told you, from Japan, Australia, German,
and Colombia. Did we get any from Colombia yet?
I haven't seen anyone yet, but I know that Cash is there. Cash De Niro.
Yeah, Cash De Niro is in Colombia.
And I have. You send me the Facebook link.
Oh no!
The YouTube link. Sorry,
the YouTube video.
Link. I mean, Cash, your friend. He knows how to handle ladies. Oh my God!
A lady killer.
Yeah.
A lady killer.
Yeah.
Dude, is that the first time you've seen? You've seen Cash before?
I've seen him before, but I never heard him talk.
Yeah, normally he just waves at you because because last time we tried to record with him, he was like all embarrassed. Now he's like, "Oh, I don't want to." But now look at him. He's a celebrity down over in Colombia, Bogota, just being a gangster.
Exactly, and sitting there, the best part is when he said that most of the girls just drink regular coffee, but when he showed up as an American with a lot of money, they all of a sudden want to go to Starbucks.
Oh, dude, that was really funny. Yeah, they don't want the cheap Colombian stuff, which is the stuff that I would, if I drank coffee, that's what I would want. I would want that instead of Starbucks. I mean, who wants Starbucks? I want the real
Starbucks.
Colombian stuff. I mean, coffee is coffee in my mind. I can't tell the difference because I don't drink it that often.
Okay,
but
yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Like, yeah, that's some of the stories you say. Man, the lady, I'm American, man. You know how they want me. They just want to spend all my money. It was so awesome. I was so excited. So as soon as I got it, I sent it to you guys, and I just texted with Cash a little bit ago, and he was telling me he goes to a thing on Tuesdays. So on Tuesday nights, this thing, it's called Gringo Tuesdays.
Gringo Tuesdays.
So white person Tuesdays in Colombia. So then they go around. So you go around, and so it's a bunch of foreigners. They go all out and go to this bar, and then the host or the hostess of the restaurant or the bar where they're at, they set you up with all these other people. So you go, so you just meet a bunch of like random people at this restaurant bar.
What?
And then you go, and yeah, like you just go sit around and get next to all these random people. See, it's like a hot Tinder date. It sounded like. So you just go meet a bunch of hot girls. He said it. It sounded crazy, and I was like, "What is going on, man?" He's like, "Man," and then it turns into a big dance club.
Oh, he will get home married.
Oh, he's gonna definitely get married. He's definitely gonna marry a Colombian girl.
I think he's loving it down there.
Oh yeah, he said he's coming back. He said he's gonna come home for a month in October just to hang out and get all the stuff.
How long is he gonna stay down there?
July, August, September, and then he comes back October 1st.
Oh. If you don't know how to handle ladies, check out this video. then you know how to handle a lady.
That is definitely how you get ladies.
Exactly.
At least in Colombia, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's why I think also we're gonna have Joe Rogan for president, Brother Toya as a vice president, and then Cash traveling around the world and represents America.
I think so. He'll definitely be a good Democratic. Democracy will be coming his way.
I think so too.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be too funny. Too funny. But yeah, he's been hanging out in Colombia, just doing his thing, and I'm laughing. I talk to him all the time, just because through WhatsApp, so it's easy. But yeah, I mean, today I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Man, I'm just hanging out." He said the weather sucks though. It's like 21 degrees and rainy.
Not more?
Yeah, I thought he's in Colombia, so I figured it'd be hot. But
yeah, I thought so too.
He said it's pretty. He's in sort of mountainy, I guess. I guess Colombia's a little mountain region, so wherever.
Huh.
So the elevation's so high. So he's like 2,000 feet, like 2,000, 3,000, no, 2,000 like meters or something like high up.
Okay.
So it's a little colder.
I thought it should be warmer down there.
So did I. I figured it would be like 29, 30.
Yeah. Maybe it's in the wrong season.
No, he said there's no season. That's what I thought was weird too. He said Colombia really doesn't have seasons. It sort of stays pretty, just sort of basic weather the whole year round.
That sucks.
Yeah, I want some warm weather every once in a while. I was looking at that. I was checking out his forecast, and it literally looked like it was going to be out 65 degrees or 22 for the next like 2 weeks.
Yeah. But I mean, if I'm going abroad or something like that, I used to choose a place that's warmer than I'm living in.
Exactly. That's what the funny thing is. I mean, up here right now in Washington, I mean, it's probably about 27. It's nice out right now.
Yeah, then it's just dumb to get away. If you don't want to go to a really cold place in the winter, then it's fine.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you don't go to a place where have the same climate as you have.
Yeah, I was laughing at that. I mean, hence why you went to Thailand in the wintertime, just to get out of Sweden or Norway.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, might as well get out of there and get warm weather. Just sit on a beach and have fun.
Yeah, that's why you go away.
Yeah. I mean, hence there's so many goddamn Swedes and Norwegian people down there.
Dude, it's so many of them. They are everywhere.
It's like half your country went there. Because, I mean, I don't feel like anyone in your country works half the time during the winter season.
No. I mean, I talked to Ryan yesterday, and he said that he's taken out his vacation during the winter time because they like to climb and go down to France and ski.
Yeah.
And then it says because I take it during the winter time because during the summer nobody's working anyway in Sweden.
No one works in Sweden, do they?
No, not during the summer because it's then you got the everybody taking vacations and nobody have the guts needed to work. So he said that he didn't spend so many hours at work each day during the summer.
He probably works like 2 days a week. That's about it.
Yeah, and when I had my work in Sweden before, I always took the vacation in the middle of the summer. Yeah, from the start of June until the start of September.
Yeah.
Was basically nothing to do because all my clients and customers took vacations. So I had even if I was at work, I was getting to work at 10 o'clock and I went home 1 o'clock. And I got full paid because it was nothing to do. That's amazing. Yeah, so you had 1 month to just prepare yourself for vacation.
What a good lifestyle that is. I mean, literally just go around, work 3 hours for the whole day and call it good. I mean, fuck.
Yeah,
that'd be
for
amazing.
1 month before you start your vacation. So you have to climatize yourself for the vacation. And then you get home, then you have 1 month left with the same few hours just to get back into the work progress.
Oh, see, that's perfect. That sounds like a great lifestyle in my mind.
It is.
Oh,
Well, that was Sweden.
jealous.
I don't have the same thing in Norway.
Oh no, you actually have to work there, don't you?
I have to.
Bullshit.
And I don't
Bullshit.
like it.
Bullshit. But hey, you're on holiday right now, though, aren't you?
I am. I'm in Denmark right now.
So okay. So let's break this down so far. So how long are you off for right now?
This summer.
When's the next time? How many weeks off are you?
Only 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started out in Norway, and you
Started-
drove to Sweden?
Yeah, on Friday, because my brother had a name-giving day for his daughter on Saturday.
Okay.
So we went
So
to Stockholm.
So who was your dad there?
Yeah, my dad was there,
And your sister?
and my sister, and my mom. And
So
it was so funny because when we arrived in Stockholm on Friday night, me and Natasha took a beer in the bar, and I started texting Stad. And he said, "Hey, what's up?" And we talked a little bit, and then he said, like, "Well, do you know, I right now I'm sitting texting with your dad too."
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you guys had the longest text thread, and I was busy working, and then all of a sudden I come back and I'm looking, and I was like, holy shit! And I was like, I missed like 60 texts.
Yeah, but it was so funny because I was sitting in one side of the town, and my dad in the other side of town, and both of us is texting with Stad in Los Angeles.
That's pretty funny. Two guys in Stockholm are texting people, and just one guy in LA.
Yeah. Yeah, so my dad, everybody, and I got a pretty cool thing from my dad, a gift.
So, okay, what did he get you?
It's he bought it. It's a big tube that is probably 1 meter long tube. And then
Okay, meter long tube. Okay.
Yeah, you dig it into the ground like 1 meter down, and then you fill it with beers. So you just drag it up. So it's because of the earth is having the coldness of 10 degrees.
Okay.
So it's just a tube in the ground filled with beers.
And okay.
So when you want to have a beer, you are in your garden, you're barbecuing or making work in the garden. You want to have a beer, you just put up the tube, stretch it up, and grab a beer and put it down again.
So okay, how do you dig such a big hole though?
Well, I can get a drill and drill it down, or I can dig.
So what are you gonna do?
I haven't decided yet.
I mean, I don't see your lazy ass drilling or digging. I just see you walking to the fridge and getting the beer out of the fridge because you're lazy.
Me too.
What you should do is have one of the crazy people next door dig you a hole.
Yeah. I don't know, because then they know the secret place where they can find beer.
They would totally rob you all the time. They'd come over and steal your beer.
I will fill that thing up with beer, and each day I get out to get a new beer, it's gonna be empty because they know what it is.
You have a drunk crazy guy laying on your yard.
So I have to hide this tube with all the vegetables and stuff, so they can't see it.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, so that's what I got a gift from my dad, and it's kind of funny. So I got it in my car, but I haven't decided how I'm gonna get it into the ground yet.
Well, I mean, I guess you just start digging and then just bury it.
Yeah, we'll see. I just hope I don't end up there is mountain underneath it.
Yeah, or how much? I mean, I don't want you to start digging. All of a sudden, you're hitting rocks, and you're like, oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm scared of.
So where did he find this? I'm sort of curious about this. What's it called?
I don't know what it's called. I will find the.
I'll go back. I'll go back and look at the text for the text thread, and I'll figure it out. Dude, I'm intrigued by this thing.
It's kind of funny. My dad put it down, so he's got one back in his house.
Well, you also got to realize it's cold. It's super cold up there.
Yeah, but down in the earth is always the same kind of degrees.
Interesting. That's true. So how did he do his?
He was digging as far as he could until he met the rocks. And that was halfway down. Then he built a case around it that he put herbs and stuff in, so it looked good.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's a good idea.
And that's a funny fact. When I told you that it was always the same degrees in dirt, same in a mountain, as always inside a mountain is always 10 degrees.
Interesting.
No matter how far you go in or out, it's always 10 degrees.
That's good to know.
Yeah. I don't know why. My dad always, I told that to my dad, and he said, how the fuck do you know that?
Yeah, I was curious on how the fuck you knew that too.
And I was like, I don't know, but some guy told me that once. It got stuck in my head, and it's just knowledge that is bad to have, but it's a fun fact.
It's pretty funny that you would know a fact like that. I mean, out of everything to realize, you have that one.
I know, but I don't have anything to prove it with. I just can say that, hey, I heard this and I think it's true.
Who cares? I mean, hey, I like the fact. I'm going to use it from now on. I'm totally going to steal. You know, it's 10 degrees in the earth no matter where you go, how far you dig in or out. 10 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. I used to say mountains because I don't know the dirt, but I think that inside a mountain is always 10 degrees Celsius.
Inside a mountain, 10 degrees Celsius.
And
sounds good to me. I'm going with it.
10 degrees Celsius, what is that in Fahrenheit?
Probably right around like 44.
Okay, yeah.
Thereabout. I don't know exactly off the top of my head. I'm too lazy to do it right now.
Yeah, I thought you got that stuff in your head.
I used to. No, but it's Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I hate Mondays. I don't think on Mondays. Monday is my day of where I go through the motions. I pretend like everything is working. My brain still doesn't work from the weekend. But
yeah, I hate Mondays too.
Yeah, Mondays are the worst day. Mondays are always the worst. Tuesday is fine, Wednesday fine, Thursday fine, Friday fine, Saturday, Sunday great. Monday come back to work, have 4 more days of work now. I'm like, God. Yeah. So, but you, as we're saying about you, because you were over there hanging out with your dad and stuff like that, and now you're for your on vacation holiday. So you have how many more days off do you have?
Well, I started this Friday, so I got 1.5 week left almost.
Okay, so how long? So now you are. Where are you currently?
Are in Denmark.
Okay, how did you get from Norway to how did you get from Stockholm to Denmark?
I was driving this morning. Me and Natasha took the car. I was driving totally 9 hours.
Okay, so how do you drive there?
In Denmark?
How do you get there from Stockholm? Don't you have to go on a ferry or anything?
No. We have, because you drive down from Stockholm, then got straight down to Malmö, big city down in the coastline. And then many years ago they built a bridge.
Oh yeah, I've been on the bridge. I've been on that bridge before.
Yeah, and it's kind of a cool bridge because it's between Norway and Denmark, and when you see it, you see just a bridge going over, and when you get halfway out in the ocean, it's turned into a tunnel.
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that one.
So it's kind of fun when you look it on internet, search for the bridge, then you see just how a bridge disappear into the ocean.
That's pretty cool. How long did it take you to get from Stockholm to Malmö?
It took around 6 hours.
And then in Denmark, it took you another 3 more hours in Denmark?
Yeah, I think it's 2 hours, and then we had a break for an hour with food and stuff.
What did you get into okay, so you had 9 hours of driving today?
Yeah.
And did Natasha drive at all?
Nothing.
Does she know how to drive?
Well, she know how to drive because she took the driver license many years ago, but she doesn't like to drive, so I'm the driver.
So what happened if you said you didn't want to drive? What would happen?
Well, then she would have drive because she did it many years ago with driving through Europe, And
Okay.
when I got
So
tired,
she would drive.
She would drive if she have to.
Okay.
But if she doesn't like it. But if she have to, she does it.
That's fair. All right. That's easy enough.
Yeah.
So, okay. So how long you need to be in debt? So where'd you guys stop for food? What kind of food did you guys get?
No, we
Anything
just
good?
went into a fast food,
gas place?
kind of a McDonald's called Max.
Oh, gotcha.
So had a hamburger on the way, and then we're gonna be here in Denmark until Thursday, and then we're gonna drive back up to Oslo.
And how long will that take you?
Same time, 9 hours.
Good Lord.
I
That doesn't sound like any fun.
It sucks.
That's a long drive.
It's a long drive, and that's why you get kind of fucked up in your head when you drive so long, because your head is working all the time, keeping on control of the traffic and all that. So you get really fucked up in the head when you're done driving so long.
Yeah, one time I drove 20 hours in a day. Left at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I arrived in San Diego at 1 o'clock in the morning the next day.
Oh my god, fuck that shit.
Just straight. How many miles? It was like, shit, that was like 2,500 kilometers.
That's long.
Yeah, it was fucking so long. I was like, get me out of this car.
Yeah,
now.
I hate it. I mean, and in the end, your ass is hurting, your feet is hurting, your brain is hurting.
You're bored.
You're bored. There's nothing to do, and it's just boring, and you hate life.
Okay. All right. So, what are you gonna? So when you get back to Oslo, what are you gonna do? You got a week off in Oslo?
No, we're just gonna spend one day in Oslo, and then we're flying to Spain on next Saturday.
Oh wow, that sounds pretty good.
Yes, and that's better because then I just can take the train to the airport and have a beer, jump on a fucking plane, and go down to some sun and bathing.
Have you ever been to Spain before?
Never.
I've never been to Spain either.
No, I've been in most places in Europe, but never been to Spain.
Huh. Who does you know you don't know how to speak Spanish, do you?
No, not the word. Well, I can say una cerveza, por favor.
That's all you need to know how to say.
Exactly.
Una cerveza, por favor.
That's the only thing I can say in Spanish.
Hola and adios. That's all you have to say. Fuck it. It sounds like you're going to Mexico.
Ain't that? Yeah, exactly. But ain't that funny that the most people can say in a language, like different kind of language, is how to order beer.
Everyone knows how to order beers in different languages. I mean, if you don't know how to order a beer, you're fucked.
Exactly.
What else are you going to do?
That's the common language we have. It's how to order beer.
Oh, it's so true. It's so true. If you don't know how to order the beer in the language, you're fucked.
Exactly.
Because what are you going to do the whole time? I mean, I guess I could go buy a bunch of beer at the store and just sit around and just drink by myself, but that's pretty boring. I want to go out and get a cerveza somewhere else or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. But what are you gonna do this summer? Do you have any vacation off?
No, not at all. Come on, man. This is America, dude. We don't get vacations.
Well, that's true. But are you gonna take some vacation?
No, because I won't get paid if I don't work. I don't get paid. I don't get like holiday pay like you guys.
Okay, yeah. So you're just gonna work the whole summer?
Oh yeah, totally work the whole summer. I might maybe I'll do something cool on the weekend. Maybe go hiking or go camping, but nothing exciting, like nothing going to Spain or anything cool like that, or no California trip or something like that. Nothing.
Yeah, but we're gonna do Japan next year, so you can save for that instead.
That's next April, right?
Exactly.
Or May or June or whatever. Sometime in next year.
Next year, and Ryan is gonna join us. He's still.
I don't think he still will though.
You don't think so?
Well, you guys should fly over together.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we have to.
Well, that'd be fun. And sit next to each other the whole way. You guys just come out of the plane. You guys try to get through customs over in Japan, just blacked out, just so drunk and fall down. They just put you guys in jail for 2 days. We're like, what happened? They're like, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, and you're gonna spend your time by yourself there then, while me and Ryan is sitting in prison.
Hey, that's fine with me. I'll still have fun. I'll be over at Captain Kangaroo.
And the bar of Brother Toya.
And hanging out with Brother Toya.
Yeah, of course.
We will find Brother Toya.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna check out which bar he is working at, and we're gonna go there and find him.
And we have to tell him about his presidency. That he's gonna be a vice president of America with Joe Rogan.
Yeah, and because now we got a third part with us, so we gonna actually make Ryan try out Toya.
He'll have to describe it to us the whole when it's going on.
Exactly. I mean, he's Canadian, so he can do it.
Canadians are crazy. Canadians pretty much don't do anything.
No, that's true. Well, okay, folks, I think we're gonna end it here. We've been talking way too long. It's midnight here. It's 1 o'clock at night, and I'm going to bed.
Yeah, big day ahead of you tomorrow, Marcus, huh?
Yeah, we're going to Natasha's grandma.
That'll be fun, though.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, because she always, each time we go there, she always gets you beer and schnapps.
Are you staying the night there?
No, we're staying at a night at her cousins.
Okay.
Natasha's cousins.
But do they live in the same area?
Yeah, so we just gone for lunch up to the grandma place.
Oh, okay. So, but the same area.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, but it was really, really nice to have you back. I was too tired to have to mess and talk with Ryan too much in our show. That's not good.
He did a good job. He did a great job, though, still.
He did a great job, and he will be back many times.
Oh, he definitely will. Yeah, and I mean, I wish I was just completely just better and not sounding like I got a fucking frog in my throat.
Yeah. So, but everybody out there, follow us on Twitter, Marcus Dan Pod, and on Facebook, Marcus and Dan Podcast, and we are also now on YouTube.
Yeah. So what is the whole YouTube thing now? I was sort of curious about that.
Think that because you told me once that I think that Cash told you.
Yeah. Well, Cash told me he's already listened to all the episodes now since it's on YouTube.
Yeah, you have to be on YouTube, you told me. So now I'll fix that. We are on YouTube too. It's also Marcus and Dan Podcast.
Okay. Well,
so we are everywhere.
It looks like you have it everywhere for us.
I know. I put it up out there, so everybody's gonna be able to listen in each week to fulfill their happiness dream and have a good life.
Completely, definitely true.
I think and I hope that we make life easier for a few people around the world.
Let's hope so.
We can hope. I don't know why, but maybe we do.
Hey, let's just hope.
Exactly. iTunes, go in and subscribe to the show so you get the weekly episodes coming out. And I think that's it, buddy.
I think that sounds good. Sounds perfect to me.
Perfect. Then I will talk to you next weekend.
I will talk to you then, buddy, before you head out to Spain.
Yes, and next time probably next time we talk, I probably will be in Oslo or in Spain. We'll see where I am.
We'll try to get one before you head out to Spain.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do it, but then I have to do it on Friday because I'm leaving early Saturday morning.
That's fine. We can do that. We could probably make that work.
Yeah, we can talk on Friday.
Sounds like a plan.
Perfect. Okay, buddy. Go and get a cheeseburger, and I will go to bed.
Oh, I love cheeseburgers. I'm a fat kid.
Do it. Cool.
See you, buddy.
Okay,
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.